Hello everyone and welcome back to more mini motorways. Today we're heading into Dubai for the weekly challenge for the week of the 20th of January through the 26th of January. Our three modifiers this week are merry-go-roundabout, unlimited roundabouts, big business, some colors of destinations are always circles, and many motorways. Start with 3 motorways. The scores for this one are shockingly bad, with most people topping out under this like 2400 mark. But there was one person that managed to make it into 111,000, which is beyond me how they accomplished that. I think I'm gonna shoot for something in the like 3 to 4K range, I think is what I would be happy with. Merry-go-roundabout is really helpful for big businesses because you can always have good traffic management at the entrances to your business, or to your level 2 businesses. It's also just good in general because, like, doing that for every business is good. I don't suspect that the big businesses part will be that difficult. And of course, starting with 3 motorways is always helpful. There's our second spawn. I don't love that both of our starter spawns happen to be across the river, but I feel like that is typical on this map. That's okay. We can handle it. I think we do get a yellow population somewhere over here. Or maybe I'm remembering incorrectly. This one gets pretty big, and then I think we get another yellow population somewhere over on this side of the map. Week 1, I think I'm gonna take the bridge. I'm definitely taking the bridge here. Part of me wishes that this level 2 business had spawned 1 tile down, just so that we didn't have all of this wasted space where nothing can spawn, and it's also, like, not very useful to put a road there, because we could move this bridge and have it go this way instead, but there's not really a reason for it. I feel like it would be significantly less efficient to do that than what we have right now. This yellow's not bad. Just go under the green. I'm liking this yellow population that's developing down here. I think something like this, where we sort of merge these two together onto the roundabout, is good. I'm also going to go ahead and just throw a roundabout over here in this corner. I lied. This gray spawn is a little unfortunate. I think we do have to go around it, so I guess we can leave the roundabout in here. I would have liked to run the yellow and the gray through this little diagonal, but alas, the green entrance being on this side makes that impossible. Okay. Overall, this is not a terrible start. I do think we get some yellow, I think down here on the bottom part of the map as well. So that could be a potential population for us for when this inevitably is not supported by these 2 yellows anymore. We're out of bridges, so I'm just going to motorway this for now. Nothing too crazy. I'll also go ahead and throw in another roundabout, because that's the smart thing to do. Might even put a roundabout here and just have this be our first official motorway. Or even run a little snaky road through here and then into this roundabout. That green. Ugh. I don't love it. It's not bad because, like, all of this green is super close to it. But the fact that blue is in the way just makes it so much worse. We are at week 3 already. I'm going to take the motorway. This being a motorway for a little bit does not significantly hinder us. I guess we can turn these greens so these ones go this way and these guys go that way instead. I guess that is slightly better. I'm also wondering if we can get a roundabout anywhere in here. Here. Have the greens go the opposite direction that they need to go just so they can go into the roundabout. I feel like that's probably less efficient than just sending them on their merry way. This green is good. I'm gonna leave this road in here, just in case we do need to connect all of these greens back into this level 2. I think it should be fine, but I am moderately concerned about it. I'm also gonna do a roundabout here, and then I'll probably bridge this across. So all these yellows will go into here, and then I'll probably just do a short little bridge across. This is a really nice yellow population, though. How close this is to that to this population. Week 4. I think I'm gonna take the traffic lights. We're not struggling for road tiles right now. I don't think I'll need them, but I can go ahead and throw one right here, just to make this little intersection slightly better. Nothing wrong with that. I think we're doing pretty well. I might go ahead and throw in a gray roundabout here, just because I have a feeling this gray is going to level up and these 2 grays are not going to be enough to sustain it. I might even throw one in over here as well. Maybe not connect it, but do something like that so we can connect it in the future. Ooh. Okay, that gray is not as good. Okay. That one I might just motorway for now. We only have the 3 grays, so efficiency is a little important here, but this white is really good. I think I might do a roundabout as well. And fix this road so it's slightly prettier. Yeah, we're getting more gray here now. This is very good. And there's this gray leveling up. I think what I'm gonna do is actually run this white down underneath this little gray spawn that we've just gotten. And then run this gray straight up. And then we'll do a roundabout in here. Maybe that's a little much for one gray house. Maybe we'll wait. I think we'll wait. Or what we could do is run these grays down and then motorway them up and into this corner. That could work too. I do appreciate that this level 2 yellow is still holding out on just these 2 houses. I could flip this 3rd one, but it doesn't need it, is the craziest part. He's just hanging in there. Absolutely no problems whatsoever. I'm gonna fix this so it's a bridge. I just realized that we have a bridge. And that green is pretty bad. What can we do with that green? We can either send this guy under with a bridge and then around, or send this guy up and into here and then send these guys on a motorway, or on a bridge by going all the way around. But we don't have a bridge right now, so I'm just gonna motorway this for now. Those are our options for the future, I think. We're getting more gray down here. I'm very much liking that this gray population is turning into a very big gray population. I have a feeling this guy is going to need that. Might even get rid of this, just because we have this down here. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and throw a roundabout down here, and then swap out this motorway over to here. And I'll go ahead and throw a roundabout in here as well for these blues. Just to hopefully keep everything... Ooh, I did not see this one spawn. Okay. Oopsies. Okay. Void everything I just said. We're going to take these blues, throw them on a roundabout with something like this, and then send them up probably with something like this. I didn't see this yellow spawn either. Jeez Louise, I'm off the ball. Okay. For now, I think I'm probably just gonna have to do this. And then once we get this motorway back, we can fix that. Make it slightly better. think we might also have to send 2 bridges across so that all of this doesn't merge into a single road for this blue traffic. But for now, it's okay. For now, everything seems to be managing at least semi-decently, which I am very thankful for. Getting more yellow down here. I'm wondering if we can get enough yellow down here in this population to support both of these level 2 blues, or these level 2 yellows. If we can, that'd be great, but I'm not convinced about it, to be honest. We can see. I'd really like to get some more bridges. We've got several places where we're using motorways instead of bridges, just because we're out. Yet again, we get more motorways instead of bridges. I mean, I'm not going to complain about getting motorways, but bridges are useful. We can do these 2 greens up and into here. And then I think I'm just going to move this with something like that. And I think I'll also do a roundabout into here, just because it's the smart thing to do with double destinations. Because inevitably these don't have enough population, or their traffic management is bad, and they just need extra help. So, nothing wrong with that for now. I'd really like to get something sorted with this to make it slightly better. But alas, this is what we're working with right now. We get another blue up here. I'm not super worried about all the blues we're getting, because we have some really nice blue populations. But it is a little scary. We could do something like that. And I think that should be fine. Or even something like that, just so that these blues aren't stopped by the cars getting off the motorway. Or on the motorway. Yeah, this yellow's starting to struggle now. That blue's really good. That white is despicable. Okay. Yikes. That white is terrible. We can take these, like, 2. I'd like to move this roundabout closer as well. We can take these 2 whites, thread them onto a roundabout, and then motorway across. But that is a terrible white. Cross map, absolutely nothing near it, and it's the color of the population that we have probably the least of. That was awful. Okay. I really need a... Oh, yes. Look at this. This yellow is perfect. Okay. Get a little roundabout right in here. And we're gonna do that. This little set of yellows is perfect. I'm gonna do this as well. I think these yellows are going to this business, which is terrible. Okay, there's our bridge. I'm just gonna disconnect this just immediately and send these yellows across on a bridge and into here. I think these 4 should be able to support this business. And now that they're no longer connected, this traffic won't be messing with them as much, hopefully. Oh, we did just get some white up here as well. We can send these, like, sort of down. Oh, I like this green as well. Do something like this with the green. And either I go over this double destination and then into this white, or under these greens. Ooh, okay. I think we go over. We'll move this motorway down and into here. And then these whites can come up and into a roundabout. I'm going to use my roundabouts as much as possible, just to help myself out. I wonder if we can get this any closer to the building. Yeah, I think that's slightly better. And then we can just run this super close behind all these blues and into there. Hopefully this motorway despawns and replaces before this becomes a problem. If it doesn't, then we might just be screwed. I can do that for now, but hopefully this manages. I'm wondering if we should put in another roundabout here and move this motorway as well. Something like this. Week 9, motorway or bridge. We've been getting a lot of motorways and bridges, but it still doesn't feel like enough. I'll do this. Get rid of this road. And I think that should be fine. I might also move this roundabout just to make this slightly better so we can get this white into this roundabout. I think we could squeeze it through here. Yeah. If I get rid of this roundabout and I do... I think this would be fine. We can do something like this, something like this, something like that. Send this white into this roundabout, and then send this white into that one. And then we can move this motorway and have it be here instead. And I think that's slightly better. That can go there. That. Yeah. I think that's better. That yellow can go into here. That yellow can go upwards. We're getting a lot of green down here in this corner, which I'm not going to complain about. Very nice. That gray is a little... Ooh, that gray. Okay. I was about to say, this gray is really not that great, but we've got this now that we have to try and deal with. It's just close enough to the edge of the island that you can't put a roundabout directly in front of it, so it's got to curve this way. I think I'm gonna take from this gray population for this for now, with something like that. Or I might move it just a little bit farther from the entrance. I think this should be fine. I just want to avoid having too much traffic on this motorway if I can, or on this roundabout if I can. And hopefully we'll get some more bridges soon. This still needs to be replaced with a bridge, and I would like to run this gray up as well, just to get some local traffic into this business. Week 10, we get a bridge. I think I'm going to prioritize this yellow. So I'm going to do a little janky road if I can. Something like that. That's an interestingly shaped bridge, but I think it works. Now we have an extra motorway, and everything seems to be doing pretty well. I think I might split this green population and take some of it and thread it into here, because our level 2 green is struggling right now. This one has enough population, but it is ticking up just a smidge. I think I'll do something like this, and then just send these extra, like, 4 greens up and into here. We'll do these, like, 3. Yeah, that should be fine. Maybe even take, like, these 2 and send them up. I also do have all of this green down here that we can pull from if we absolutely need it. This is just a level 1 destination down here, so he shouldn't be struggling too much for green. We also have this. These blues, which we can potentially bridge across and then up, or even, like, all the way across and then, like, into here, if we absolutely need them. Ooh, these whites are pretty good as well. I think I'm gonna throw a roundabout down here. Week 11, another bridge. I will not complain about that in the slightest. I think I'm gonna wait on running this little gray in. Ooh, we are hitting Surge Pop. Blue is struggling. Look at this. Look at all of this blue that's getting used right now. This as well. So this business has this population to lean on. I'm gonna get this business just a little extra help right here. I'll send another bridge over and across with something like that. I'll send these 3. If I place this if I place this roundabout in here and then I move this motorway down, it might screw me, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna move some of these extra blues down and into here. Okay, a blue spawn as we're getting a blue surge is not what I needed. Oy. Okay. I don't love that. I don't love that in the slightest. We can take... We also have all of this white down here that I've just noticed exists. Isn't that fancy? Where can we get a population for this blue? We can take these 3 and send them down, but I think it's better to send these guys under this gray population. I just don't know that it's gonna be enough population. I don't think it will be, is the problem. I'm gonna send these greens across and onto this roundabout instead. Just to lessen the amount of traffic on this blue side. And then... I don't know, I'm kind of avoiding the problem of dealing with fixing this blue situation that we have going on right now. We can run this extra blue in with something like that. We can connect all of these whites together. That blue can go down, that blue can go down. We can get 1 or 2 extra blues into here as well. Then I don't really know. We could send these blues just straight down and across. I don't know. I think I might just turn this blue and have it go down. And we'll throw in a little roundabout and just hope for the best. So we'll do something sort of like that. And then connect this. And maybe even like, connect... Ooh, yeah, I did not mean to get rid of that. I don't think this blue is using all of this population though, so I think I might just move this so that these turn into 2 populations. So it'd be something... These blues will all come together onto this road. With something like this. Something like this, something like this. Maybe I'll leave the roundabout in there. This blue comes up and into here. This moves. This motorway goes to there. And then all of these blues go into the roundabout, down under the gray, up and into here. These blues come down. And this guy gets all of the extra help from this blue that's not struggling whenever it needs some assistance. I think that'll work. Hopefully. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Maybe I've just screwed myself. We'll see. That's just how many Motorways is. You just play the game and hope that it works out. We're getting more gray here. Do something with this. That blue is still struggling. Do something like this. Send these guys across. We're even getting yellow in here. This is crazy. This blue seems to be holding its own, so I'm not gonna worry about that one too much. We get yet another motorway. We've gotten really, really lucky with our weekly upgrades for this challenge. I think at this point we can probably connect all of these whites into a roundabout and send them down and then into this guy. And then probably take that motorway back as well. Something like this. Get rid of this motorway, and then all of these whites can just merge onto this one. I think that should be fine. Nothing too crazy going on there. We're even getting more up here. More blue as well. We could potentially run this road all the way around, move this road one to the side, and then merge this one extra blue into here, but this business is just not struggling all that much, so I'm not too worried about it in the moment. I think this green might be the business that I'm the most worried about. And that's only because it doesn't have any significant amount of traffic management. Like, this one traffic light is all the traffic management that this level 2 has. I have a feeling that that's not going to be enough. I feel like I should probably separate these grays that I just realized are still together after who knows how long. That's not good. This gray seems to be holding its own. I think we're hitting gray surge right now. I think gray is surging, and that's what's going on at the moment. We can run a little road through here to get some gray from down here up and into there if we need it. And we can also use these two grays, give them their own private motorway, should we need them as well. I'd really like to separate these two businesses, because it's just occurred to me that these are still on the same roundabout, these two grays. And that's probably suboptimal. I think what I'm gonna do is just motorway these blues across instead of running a road down here. And then I'll take, like, I don't know, maybe 6 or so of these grays and move, I think, this motorway? If we send them this way, I think that's slightly better. And then we can move this motorway down here, move this motorway where that one used to be, and then I think we should be good. Can send this gray down as well now. Hopefully, that should solve this issue that we've got going on right now. And if this is not enough population for it, we can take all of these, like, 3 grays and just run them down and into here. And that should be fine, hopefully. If that's not enough, then I guess we'll have to do our, little private motorways for these grays. Which I think we might have to do, just because it is struggling just a little bit. Do something like this. We did just pass 3K! We have made it to our goal for, this week. Let's go. Also getting this yellow down here. None of our yellows have been complaining that much. Like, at all. So I'm very thankful for that, to be honest. This gray needs to calm down. Ooh. Okay. That could be problematic. This white could be problematic. We can do something... Okay, not all of this white is getting used, so it's not necessary. We can take some of it, throw it on its own little separate roundabout, and then send these into here. Maybe even move the roundabout so it's down here instead, with something sort of like that. Get rid of this roundabout, and then if we get a bridge, I'll probably swap this to a bridge, but a motorway is fine for now. We still got all of this extra blue up here that we just can't use because it's in kind of a, wow, crappy position. Look at this blue spawn. What is this? What is this? I think that's the only space left on the map where a business could possibly spawn. What is this? Okay. This gray is losing its private motorway. where are we going to get another blue population? Is the new question. I think it might be these blues down here. So we leave this motorway in here. Or even... we can take these, like, 4 blues and send them together with something like this. And then... I don't even know. We can't fit a motorway up here, so whatever traffic management we want to do for this, it has to happen down here, which isn't great. I wonder if it would be better to have it be part of this roundabout and then motorway these guys across and into here so that we can save the traffic management the traffic managed blues for the business that can't, you know, afford the space. I think that's what I might do. So I'll go ahead and throw a motorway here. And I'll connect these blues in as well. With something like this, something like that. Nothing too crazy. And I might even send like 1 extra blue down here as well. From up here. And then we get our motorway back, which has just occurred. And then instead of these blues, this motorway coming into here, we will disconnect it. And send probably just these like 2 blues into here instead. I don't think... I think this blue is managing fine with these 4 houses. Hopefully that's enough. We get another bridge. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and replace this white with a bridge, if I can. I cannot. What is this? It's because of the ghost motorway won't let me place a bridge there. Okay, I'll leave it. I'll let it simmer for a minute, and then I'll replace that with a bridge. Just pay very close attention to it so I don't forget. I will. And then we replace it with a bridge. There we go. This should be fine. I think everything is doing pretty well. Our blues are still ticking up far more than I would like. I think we might need to tap into this population over here and send it over and then into here. Which, if we're going to do that, I'm going to send a couple of these blues down and into this population. Which means I'm going to send a couple of these blues down and into this motorway as well. Something like that. And if I could, I'd like to get this blue in here somehow, but I just can't, is the sad part. Get rid of this private motorway for this gray and then send something somewhere. We do have 2 extra motorways, so we can grab this extra blue. I think this has enough population now, because this garage still has 2 cars in it. So I'm not going to worry too much about that one. I'm just going to let it be. I'm going to worry about this one, which comes from this population down here. And I'm going to take this blue all the way up here, send it all the way down here into the roundabout, and then back up again. And then we're going to do the world's tiniest little roundabout just to get this little guy in the game. This should calm down now. It has all of this population to feed from as well. I think we're doing pretty well. This gray is struggling again because it's lost its supplementary motorway. This gray is struggling as well. Is there any gray that's not struggling? Not really. We can do something like this. Send this gray in. And then Yeah. We could do... Get rid of this road. Do something like this with our blues. Get rid of the motorway because it's no longer necessary. Disconnect this one blue. Basically just screwing over our blue here for this one gray house. So we can get it down and into here. And then potentially this gray in somewhere, maybe? Move this just slightly over so that we can get this with something like that. That's crazy. We can also get these whites into here. This gray still needs more pop. I think we can just send a couple of these grays up and into there, and I don't think that's that big of a deal. I'd like to get these grays into the game, if I can, but I don't think I can slide them under this blue roundabout without it messing up everything, so I think we're gonna have to wait until we get a private motorway back to send these up and into here. Week 15, traffic lights or road tiles. I'm gonna take the traffic lights again. Again, we're still not struggling for road tiles all that much. We kind of just have to wait and see if we last. We did just get our private motorway back, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do this real quick. We have hit 4.4k. Do something like this. Something like this. Something like this. Our grays are not having fun. Look at this traffic. Look at all of this. It's crazy. I don't know if it's enough. It might not be enough. We're at 4.8. Whoa, it's calming down. I think we've survived the gray surge. Let's go. Okay. Now we get to figure out what else wants to kill us. We do this, we do this, we do this. I'd like to get this gray in somehow. It might just be bridging it across the water, but we get yet another motorway. We've gotten... I think this is our last motorway that we can get. I can't remember. This is our 10th motorway. So we have 8. Oh wait, no. This is our 9th. Okay, yeah. No, disconnect this yellow immediately. This looks like it's really good because of how close it is to the entrance of this yellow. This is terrible because the amount of traffic that it will cause is actually worse than just leaving it disconnected. Our blues are looking really good, actually. The greens are looking good. This gray. This gray! We just don't have enough gray on the map. Ah. No. Stop struggling, please. Gray is just surging. Like, Gray just wants to complain. That's all it is. It's fine. Gray can complain if it wants. We'll do... oh, jeez. Something like this to get these two grays in the mix. Week 17, we get a bridge. This gray doesn't have any traffic management, so I think it's probably going to be what kills us. But we did just hit 6k. This blue is struggling as well now. I don't think we have any more blue down here that we can send into that, even as just a little supplementary measure. I cannot see anything under all of these motorways. This is terrible. Okay. This, motorway number 6, is the motorway into this blue, which is this population. It looks like these two blues aren't getting used. They're coming down and into here. So I'm gonna take these two blues, send them up, and then take this blue and send it down and into here. And hopefully that'll be enough to help with this situation. I wish I could just do something like that, but I have a feeling that will kill us if I do that. As far as the gray goes, I don't know. It kind of needs to figure it out, because I think it's probably just gonna kill us. I don't think this gray has enough traffic management for it to survive. These two I think will be okay. With the, like, constant influx of cars, but I don't think this one has enough traffic management to survive. I think it's probably going to be what kills us. Ooh, this yellow is struggling as well. Okay, hold on. I just saw that. This yellow will not be what kills us. Perhaps we should connect the super close house. Is there anything else that's struggling besides these grays? This green that I completely didn't notice until just now. Alright. There's no reason why we should die to green when we have all of this green population that is just not getting used. All of this green can go down here, and this can last off of this green. There's no reason we should lose this to a green mishap. Absolutely none. This yellow can potentially come, like, up and around and then into here. But I think I'm gonna avoid doing that for now, just because I don't want to jam this up too much with traffic. I think taking all of this yellow away from this might cause some issues. But for now, I think we're okay. Maybe this yellow, or this white is struggling, but it's just distance. It has all of these cars that it can still pull from. I think we can even give it, like, a couple more. Something like this. And I don't know. We'll see. I think I might just let it run at this point. I think that might be where we're at. If this gray doesn't calm down, I think this is probably it. Ooh, this gray calmed down. This gray's trying to calm down. This white is struggling. This blue is struggling. Everything is screaming. This white is struggling again as well. These two whites can go up and into here. Monday. We get another motorway. Oh my gosh. Okay. Can we get this green any more green? This gray's calmed down now. This blue, I think, is going to calm down because it's out of pips now. This white should calm down, but I guess we'll see. This white is... it's purely distance. Like, there's... I don't know that I could get it more population if I tried. We could do something like this to even out the amount of traffic coming through this road. That's also part of the problem, I think. But there's not much I can do for this white. We could get this white population up and into here somehow, but I don't think that's the priority right now. I think the priority is this green. Is there any way we can get some traffic management into this corner? There is! Oh my gosh. Okay. This may screw us if this does not spawn properly, then this is over. If this doesn't spawn properly, it's over. But this should fix this green if we get this in time. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. I don't think I did it. I don't think I did it right. I think it might kill us. I think it might be over. Or something else might kill us, because this white and this white are now screaming as well. Oh. Okay, it's calming down. I think I can get rid of the bridge. Okay, what else is screaming now that I've dealt with that situation? We can do this into here with a little traffic light. Or even, like, something like this, maybe? We do an extra little motorway coming off of here. Actually, this is out of pips now. It has no pips on it, so I think that should be fine. Is there anywhere else we can pull more gray from? I don't think there is. We have this one gray. And then this one. And I think that's all of the gray that we have on the map getting used. Ugh. We can send this one down like that. I don't think that's better. I don't know. This gray doesn't have this house getting used. And it doesn't have these houses getting used either. So this one is purely a distance issue. Which means I think we can take these, like, 2-ish grays and send them down and then into here. This gray does have all of its houses getting used, so this one is a population issue, which means I'm gonna take this gray all the way up here and send it down and into there. And we'll see. We'll see if that lasts. Yellow is finally surging. Finally starting to complain. I don't have a motorway to fix it, so it's just gonna have to last. Now everything is screaming. The only thing that's not screaming right now is this blue. These blues. I think we may have just reached the point where I let it run. Connect this white in. Connect this white in. This white leveled up as well now. Week 19, we get a bridge. Can I send anything across on the bridge? This blue's calmed down just a little bit. Gray is still struggling. This white is still screaming. Everything is just still mad. There's no denying it. We could send this one little gray across on the bridge. I don't think that's the priority right now, but it makes me happy, so we're gonna send little gray across on the bridge. Everything is screaming. I think it's gonna be this yellow that takes us out. See, this traffic is killing us. That's the unfortunate part. Look at it all. That bar is full. But it's still cooking. It's still living. That's crazy how full this yellow bar is. I don't know. This yellow doesn't want to die. Alright. I don't know what it's gonna be then. Maybe this gray? We can connect these two grays together and then send them... Get rid of this. And then send this into there once the gray bridge despawns. I'm a little afraid to do that because I don't know that this will last if I wait for the ghost bridge to despawn. Week 20, we get another bridge. Is it worth doing something crazy like this to get this one extra yellow into here? Is this worth? I think it might be worth. This is insane. I don't know what else to fix. I thought we were gonna die 1,000 pips ago. I thought our city was gonna get shut down ages ago. I think it might be this yellow now. This yellow? This yellow definitely doesn't have enough population. Which is a shame, because we've got all of this yellow population over here that we just can't get over here. I think I'm just gonna move this private motorway. I'll set it right in there and then do something like this. And hopefully this gray can manage without this one extra house. I don't know if it can. I don't know if this yellow is going to survive long enough for these yellows to actually go in there. Everything is screaming. Every business is angry right now. There is not a single business that isn't complaining right now, I don't think. Holy crap. Can we make it to 10k? We're at 99. 10k! Yes! I can do a clickbaity thumbnail and do my new best score. Week 21, motorway bridge. Take the motorway. We can send this this gray back down and into here. It didn't give us a motorway. Is it because this one was gone? Okay, we can do this. There we go. I don't know how we're still alive. Everything is just hanging on by the tiniest, ittiest, bittiest thread. Like, oh, there we go. Okay. Oh my gosh. 10,780. I don't think that's my best score. I think my best score is like 11K. I think I got that on my Dubai Rapid Growth. But holy crap, that was stressful there towards the end, just watching and waiting for it to happen. Oh my gosh. I don't think that needs to be any more efficient. If we want to talk about how it could have been slightly better, we can talk about how I could have taken some of these greens and sent them up and into here as well. Or like motorway, given this one a private motorway into here, but 10,700 is a score that I am perfectly happy with. We were aiming for 3 or 4K. That's our usual that we aim for on weeklies. We are in 6th place. All right. You know what? I'm gonna take that. I am perfectly happy with that. That's a score that like Ida Pie would get after like 7 attempts, because she goes crazy on attempts. Oh, I am perfectly happy with that. Anyway, that was our weekly challenge attempt for the 20th of January in Dubai. We got 6th place in the top 1%. I'm so happy with that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, whatever you're feeling, whatever makes you happy, and I will see you in the next one.